Welcome back to KIRV. I'm Giselle.
And I'm Augustine, and we're your new Tuesday anchors.
Let's get started. If anyone is interested in playing chess, whether you just want to learn or are looking for some competition, stop in Mr. Hauser's room number 573 on Thursdays and join the fun.
French Club meets every Tuesday after school in Miss Isaac's room 215. We will explore the French point of view on life, celebrate French holidays, and watch some French and French-inspired movies. French Club is open to everyone, not just French students, so bring your friends.
Avid Club meets every Wednesday in Mr. Cruz's room 533 at 8 a.m. All students are welcome to join Avid Club even if they are not enrolled in the Avid elective.
Our club meets every Tuesday and Thursday in room 440 after school till 5 p.m.
The early application deadline for the Girls Who Code Summer Immersion Program has closed, but you can still apply at girlwhocode.com/SIP.
The deadline to apply is March 16th. The Girls Who Code Summer Immersion Programs are a free 7-week summer program for rising high school juniors and seniors to learn computer science, get exposure to tech jobs, and join a supportive sisterhood of thousands of girls across the U.S.
Seniors, you can get your college affidavit notarized this year for free thanks to the PTA.
Go to the Go Center to set up a time. This can be done Monday through Thursday, and you will need your current high school ID.
Ignite has a new meeting time. We will now be meeting at 8 a.m. every Thursday in Ms. Carlson's room 520. All are welcome to join in this student-led study of biblical principles.
Now let's see what's happening in Irving sports with ISPN.
Welcome back, Tigers. I'm Marcos.
And I'm Juan. Now let's get started.
Today at 7 p.m., softball girls play Nimitz at Nimitz.
Today at 7:30 p.m., girls soccer play DeSoto at DeSoto.
Also today at 7:30 p.m., boys soccer play home versus DeSoto.
Tomorrow at 7:30 p.m., girls soccer play home against Grand Prairie.
Last Friday, our soccer girls played against South Grand Prairie. Unfortunately, our girls came up short with a score of 0-0 the first half.
For the second half, the score was Irving 0 and Grand Prairie 1 with a final score of 0-1. Now let's watch the highlights for that game.
Last Friday, our soccer boys played South Grand Prairie, and the score ended up as 2-1. Good job. That's all we have for you today. I've been Marcos.
And I've been Juan. Now back to Giselle and Augustine.
Irving High cheerleading tryouts can now try out for IHS 3 cheerleading teams, varsity, JV, and freshman. You can try out every day this week after school until March 8th from 4:30 to 6:30 in the Dungeon Gym. If interested, pick up a packet at the front desk or from Coach Harper, Coach Nathan, or Coach Fry.
You can also try out for Irving High's new competitive cheerleading team. For more information on the competitive cheerleading team, see Coach Harper in room 558.
Attention, all rising seniors, that's right, the class of 2019. If you want to be a part of the next Tiger Fever and Guard group, there is an interest meeting March 7th right after school in the cafeteria. Come and pick up a packet and hear about how trials will work. If you can't make it to the meeting, stop by room 430 and see Miss Lucy for more information.
Remember, March 21st, there will be a cookie dough kickoff.
Come out and play dodgeball with the Toy Tigers. The dodgeball will take place tomorrow night from 6 to 8 p.m. at the Sky Zone.
To play for 30 minutes, the cost is $11. To play for 1 hour, the cost is $15. To play for an hour and a half, the cost is $18. And to play for 2 hours, the cost is $21. Go online to skyzone.com/Irving to fill out an online waiver. If you are younger than 18 years old, your parent or legal guardian must fill out the waiver.
Remember, students, all community service hours are due by March 30th, and you can turn them into the counseling office.
Anyone is welcome to bring baby blankets, diapers, baby formula, baby food, baby wipes, etc. In exchange, we'll be giving community service hours. You can drop them off outside of room 202, room 547, and at the front of the school, where there will be a baby drive box. For any more information, please contact Ms. Osa.
The Toy Tigers will be having tryouts from April 23rd to April 26th. If you are interested, then you need to go get a Toy Tiger tryout packet from Ms. Franklin if you missed the student interest meeting. You must attend every practice to be able to try out.
This Thursday, March 8th, the Irving High ROTC will be having a spring break barbecue. This will take place after school at the ROTC, and you can get a variety of delicious barbecue items. You can get a brisket plate for $15, a brisket sandwich for $8, a hot link for $4, desserts for $2, chips for $1, and a drink for $1.
All plates come with 2 meats, chips, potato salad, dessert, and a drink. You can also special order a chicken plate for $18 while supplies last. There will be a pre-order sign-up sheet in the main office until tomorrow if you would like to pre-order your barbecue. Again, this will take place on Thursday, March 8th after school.
Hey students, are you ready to win some Texas Ranger tickets? Do you have good attendance this semester? If you have at least a 90% attendance rate for the 4th and 5th 6 weeks, you will be entered into a drawing to win free Texas Ranger tickets to the game on April 24th.
Winners will be announced the week of April 16th to the 20th. Remember, we need you here every day. Attendance does matter. Tickets provided by Horace Mann Insurance.
Your book is hosting a fundraiser at Panda Express off of 183 on Friday, March 9th from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. Don't forget and grab some food and support your IHS yearbook.
That's all for today's announcements, but before we leave, here's a Teacher's Love Books video.
Okay, so I'm currently reading 2 books. The first one is I'm reading Game of Thrones, the very first book in the series, because I love the TV show just so much, and the last season ended last summer, and the next season doesn't come out until like a year from now, so in 2019. So because there's such a long break, I thought, hey, why not read the books? Because I had this empty Game of Thrones sized hole in my heart that I wanted to continue the experience of the show. So I thought, hey, I'll just read the books since I've got all this time. And it's really good. It's really cool to see a different, to see the original like interpretation of the story and then see how they've made the show out of that. So that's been really cool. So that's the first book, Game of Thrones. Second book I'm reading is called Before the Fall, and it's a really interesting book about this. It's a story about this plane that crashes, and no one really knows why, and it's kind of a mystery. And then so while you get the story of the plane crash, then it's also flashing back, and we're getting to see who the people were in the plane crash, and then the mystery kind of unfolds from there. That's called Before the Fall, and I really recommend that as well. It's really good. So my favorite book is actually a nonfiction book called David and Goliath by Malcolm Gladwell. And it's really, really cool. It's a really interesting way to think about things. And the idea that behind it is that people think of David and Goliath as a story of an underdog beating like this huge giant, when really David had a lot of qualities that made him really the favorite to beat Goliath. And so it's kind of an interesting way to think about it, and think about all the things in your life and all the challenges you have to overcome, and think about how really you're not an underdog, but you have been given all the tools you need to be able to defeat whatever that Goliath is in your life. So David and Goliath by Malcolm Gladwell, probably my favorite book of all time. So my book recommendation would be, just find something you're interested in. If you're interested in movies, then find some movie that you love. Read the book adaptation of it, or the original story that it came from, because it's really cool to see how something can change from a book to a movie, or a book to a TV show. So that's what I like to do. If I find a movie that I like, I love to read the book. And since there's so much content on Netflix and everything like that, you have plenty of opportunities to read the original books to the things you love. So that's what I would recommend.